Hey guys, what is up? It's Danny here. Not too sure what's going to be happening today. Max doesn't have school all week, so there's going to be a lot of recording happening. I got to hit the gym and do my cardio because I'm starting to get back into shape. And, see where the day takes us. I am getting a start to my day. It's actually midday already. Spent the morning editing the vlog, or yesterday's vlog, uploading it right now, as you can see right there. Got some other work that I needed to get done. I mean, as you can tell by my desk, I have a lot of paperwork. It's tax season. Well, taxes just happened, so I gotta get all that work done. Got a couple of things I gotta get done before I can head out and start doing stuff. Actually been watching some TV. Well, it's on commercial now, just because tomorrow's voting for New York, so pretty curious. I mean, I've been following the campaign a lot, the election, and yeah. Real quick, guys, I'm actually currently editing the vlog that you guys are seeing right now. And obviously with the title, it's, why I supported Donald Trump. Just want to state that I've decided to add that segment all the way at the end. On the screen, I'll have the timestamp of where you can start if you just clicked on this video just to see that. So I figured it would be better off to show the vlog part and my whole day before we got into the sensitive stuff where a lot of people throw a fit. So if you just clicked on this video to see that, you can skip over. If you just want to see the vlog, it's the first half of this video. And if you want to see both, just continue going. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Bye-bye. Alright, I'm going to quickly make some lunch. It's already like 1:40, got some work done. And fun fact, I try to drink one of these every single day. It's a gallon of water. Reason it's in a wine gallon is because it's made out of glass. It's healthier. None of that plastic bull crap. So, yeah, gonna go make some food. Don't know yet, but it's gotta be healthy. Overall, it was pretty much a success. Look at that. So now I have my onions cut for the week. Making some eggs. Put some spinach and I think it's chives, I'm not sure. And some of that spicy paprika. And once this is close to done, I'll put some cheese. And then I got my tuna right there with some mayo and onions. Got my wrap in the toaster, warmed it up. And just gonna put some guacamole, and that's gonna be my lunch. Drink some water. Hey, real quick, just an update. I gotta help my dad cut the grass. Got the lawnmower. And, yeah, that's what I'm gonna basically be doing for the next hour or so. Yay! I'm done cutting the grass, and Max is home from the dentist, so I'm gonna go record right now. Oh my...
Danny, I'm 5 seconds away from just giving up on this recording right now. Oh my god, come on! Dude, this is so dumb.
Yo, wait till you get to the...
I give up. I'm not playing. Have fun with it. I'm not playing. I give up.
Dude, I'm gonna win this.
Fails 21.
I'm at 19. Don't worry.
Oh my, fuck this game, dude.
Hey, what's up, guys? I am quickly heading off to the gym. Just ate some dinner. Gonna be meeting up with Kevin, and we're gonna work chest today. I've been wondering if you guys want to see the workout process. If you guys want to see, us at the gym, lifting, depending on which day and stuff. So just let me know down in the comments, and I'm gonna head there now. Then when I get back, got a meeting. And Better Call Saul's on, and I probably have to watch Fear the Walking Dead. I didn't hear too many good things about it, but we'll see how it goes. Also wanted to say real quick, guys, the first vlog on this channel went up yesterday, and there is so much positive feedback. I thank you guys so much. Just wanted to say thank you face to face. Because it's breathtaking, all the positive feedback, and I hope we can grow this channel very big, and it'll only be thanks to you guys. So if you guys are watching this right here, leave a big fat like, and share this video if you could. I mean, it's a great way to get exposure for this channel so that we can grow it to be a very big family. So thank you guys so much, and yeah, thank you. Leaving the gym, had a pretty good workout with Kevin. Worked on chest, as I mentioned earlier. Gonna go home. Let me see if the radio is gonna be on now. Okay, let me turn on a light. There we go, so you guys can see my pretty face. But gonna head home. I still got my cardio left because I kinda slacked. To my defense, though, I did have to record, so that kind of took up the slot. Usually I try to do it around 4. But yeah, now I gotta do it. It's 8:30. Man, I'm really dreading it. I'm not gonna lie. I've actually been doing Insanity Max 30. It's a semi-new program, and it's really good because I absolutely hate running. It's so freaking boring. So Insanity Max 30, I discovered it, and it's pretty good. It's very intense, high intensity, a lot of cardio in it, and it also builds up a lot of muscle. From doing power exercises. So doing that when I get home, somehow, gotta force myself. Man, why do I slack? But anyways, gotta get home and get that done, and then take a good old shower and see where the night takes us. I'm watching the news and just taking a look, what's happening, what are the poll numbers for New York, and this is something I've really been following a lot, the whole election season for the president 2016 race, just because I feel like it's an extremely important, and I'm always a believer of, if you don't vote, you can't complain. I like to be informed when I make my decisions. I don't, look at, what are my friends voting or whatever. So I do tend to look into all the information as possible, be informed. And I just wanted to kind of express what my decision was, because I'm in Massachusetts, I already voted, and I just kind of wanted to go over who I voted for and explain why. And obviously by the title, you're probably going to be able to tell who I voted for, but I just want you guys to keep an open mind why I voted for him. And I'm not going to try to convince anyone to vote for anyone. I mean, the beautiful thing about this country is you have freedom. You can vote for whoever you want. I did vote for Trump. Now, before you guys go all haywire in the comments or leaving a dislike, which I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of dislikes, just because this has been a crazy, crazy scenario. I mean, there's this huge hate for Trump, and everyone's bound to their own opinion. But I did actually end up voting for Trump. And one thing you got to keep in mind when you're looking into these things, and this is me personally, and I don't know if it's because I've been doing business for a while, but in business, when you are investing, and actually it's not even business, it's real life things. I mean, whether it's applying a job, hiring someone, whatever. In business, when you are looking to invest into a company, if you are looking to invest into hiring somebody, you don't care about their ideas. You just simply don't. You care and you look at the person. You look at, can they get the job done? Do they have the willpower? Do they have the mentality for the game? Because, I mean, it's not easy. A lot of this isn't easy. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs, and you have to look at traits like that. And when looking at the presidency, that's the huge thing I'm keeping in mind. I don't really care too much about their policies, because the thing is, when you are trying to push those policies, half of them aren't even going to happen, because you have to go through so many stages and get so many people to agree with it. So it comes to a point where their policies really don't matter to an extent. Obviously, it kind of shows, what type of person they are, if they're conservative, or if they just want to give everything for free and sell them something that isn't possible at all. But you really want to look for their core traits. And what do you find with Donald Trump? And it's almost a guarantee that he has these, because he survived in the business world. And let me tell you guys, there's some nasty, nasty people in this world. And he's gone through it, and he's thrived. Honestly, he's thrived. I wish I could be that successful. So, with him, he has that leadership. He has that willpower to go and communicate with people. And everyone says, he causes so many separations and stuff. And it's like, the guy knows how to make deals. I mean, look at him. He's been very smart at getting free media. Bit controversial, it's understood. But if you look at his plan of attack and how he's been leading things, it's done very well. I'm going to say it right now. I don't agree with everything he says. The ban on Muslims and stuff. I don't know if he really meant it or if he just did it to get, a bunch of media coverage. I don't know what the core understanding behind it is. Yes, there's a problem with Islamic terrorism, but I don't think banning Muslims is going to do the trick. I do agree with the wall, however. Walls work. I don't care what anyone says. You look at countries like Israel, where they're surrounded by enemies 360. And they built walls, they use terrain as barriers, and it completely works. You look at the Great Wall of China, the purpose, and it completely worked. We do have an issue with our wall. About a year ago, I actually went to LA and then did a road trip from LA, San Diego to Phoenix to El Paso, and then El Paso to Houston. And while El Paso, it's right on the border. And I mean, I could have hopped that border 30 times if I wanted to. No problem. Easy. Absolutely easy. And we do have an issue with illegal immigration. I'm completely for immigration, but illegal. I mean, the word, it's right there, illegal. I don't care what the reason was. I really don't care. If you're going to do something, you do it legally. There's legal ways to do it. You do it legally. I really don't care what the intentions were. I mean, look at one of my favorite TV shows, Breaking Bad. He was doing stuff illegally, but his intentions were good. But it was still bad. So I'm for those stuff. I do like his tax plan. I mean, I just had to do taxes, and I mean, it is absolutely ridiculous sometimes with the rates the government charges. I mean, they charge up to 40 to 60%, and they barely do anything. I mean, they don't do anything. You work your, sorry for this word, ass off for a year, and then the government feels entitled to get 30 to 60% of the earnings. And you're just sitting there and you're like, why? And it's no wonder why all these companies are moving. It's so hard to get jobs now because everything's moving, because they're going to countries that tax rates are 10%. I mean, business is business. They don't really care, oh, I have to stay in America because I'm American. No, they care about profit, 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 and they're going to do what they have to do. One of the things I like about Trump is he doesn't target, one class to get the money we need to make things happen. I mean, there's some candidates who are like, oh, let's tax the 1%, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, it just mind blows me. The 1% are the only class that can, A, afford very expensive and the world's best accountants and lawyers to hide their money and avoid crazy taxes. I mean, they're doing it now. They're also the only class that can afford to move anywhere in the world to avoid these taxes. So once these guys figure out the tricks or move, it's the middle class and the lower class who then have to take this burden of crazy expenses. I mean, I'm all for a small government. I think, if a government gets too big, too much in my life, I don't like that. I mean, I really don't. There's no point. I want to be able to make the decisions I want and spend the money where I want. There's free healthcare. That one's a little bit of an iffy because, yeah, it's good to have free healthcare, but then you look at what's happening in Europe, and I'm 100% Portuguese. I have a lot of family in Portugal and stuff. Had a friend go to Portugal, and this is a quick story. Had a friend go to Portugal, and he had, kidney stones. And he had to wait in the emergency room for 9 hours. Now, I don't know if any of you guys ever had kidney stones or have anyone in the family that's had it, but what I've heard is it's extremely painful. So imagine that pain for 9 hours. And it's just because the hospitals are swamped, and people, the rich, they buy their own health insurance above the free, so they're in priority. Then you look at all these other countries. I mean, people bring up Sweden in arguments and stuff, and it's like, well, yeah, Sweden can do it because they don't have war after war. They don't have to protect country after country, dish out money. I mean, we're basically like the police of the world. I don't really agree with it, but that's what we are. That's what we have to be. So we have crazy expenses. It's not, we just sit there and take care of ourselves. If we did, things wouldn't be too pretty in the world either. I don't know. I just see him being the guy who can really change things. I do like that he's self-funding his campaign. He's not corrupted by these PACs, which is absolutely ridiculous. He has good interest. I mean, if you really think about it, this guy has been doing his whole entire life what he loves, and he's made a fortune. I mean, he can just basically retire and live a life many of us might dream. But instead, he has put himself into such a stressful environment, filled with corrupt people, whether it's the media, whatever, scumbag politicians, whatever, just to do good to the country. I mean, there's no other reason. You wouldn't just enter into presidency to do that. I mean, people say it's for a political stunt. I'm like, for popularity and stuff, I'm like, you're not going to go through all that and all that stress to do that. And put that much money in just to do that. I mean, it's, I don't know. It seems like there's this huge hate for Trump. And I guess with some of them, I can explain it. Some people aren't as informed. They probably just look at Facebook and media and stuff. And, it's just prejudice there. I mean, you can't really get the full picture. And trust me, I mean, I've looked at every single candidate. I feel like this is a very important decision on my part. This is something I have to be informed on to make the correct decision. And when looking at the bare bones of the human being that is running, I feel like Trump can get the job done. He'll get it done. And he's really exposed the dishonesty and how messed up the media is. I mean, it's absolutely, I will watch his full speeches, and then the next day, you see the media going over the speech, and they edit it in a way to where they just cut out so many bits and pieces to where it makes them look so bad. And it's mind-blowing. And it's like, it's insane. And I mean, I'm a YouTuber. I edit every day. I have to. And there's a very, 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 very strong power. It's a super powerful tool, editing, because you can really manipulate the clip. I mean, we've done it in the past, not for, bad or anything, just to make it look better, more epic and whatever, and just doing the slightest of changes, whether it's, cropping something out or stringing it. There's so many tricks you can do to completely manipulate it. And that's what the media does. And it's obviously because they're owned by people who give a ton of money to politicians and control them. And with Trump, he's a loose cannon. I mean, they're afraid of him. And so that's enough of that. I feel like I've already probably pissed off a lot of you guys. But I feel like, I wanted you guys to keep an open mind, give you an idea of what I was thinking and how I treated it and how I made my decision. Because some of you are probably voting, some of you are young voters, and I just don't want people to be pressured into voting for people that they necessarily might not know a lot about or haven't done enough information, or just going because, oh, my friend did it, blah, blah, blah. This is a very important vote. I mean, this is extremely important because it really determines where our country's going to be going. And right now it's not too good. So I just want everyone, just be brave, do your research, and just vote for who you really think is going to do the best job. For those of you who are voting, let me know down in the comments who you guys are voting for and why. I'd like to hear why. God, there's going to be a lot of hate on this video. I can already tell. There's going to be so much hate. But you know what? That's that. I mean, my decision's done. I'm sticking by it. I don't really care. And, we'll see how... Well, the video's going up today, on Tuesday, so we'll see how today does in terms of election and see kind of where it goes. But, yeah, let's get on with our day. It's enough ranting.